Scott of the Scottman. We're here to do a drive video today. We are heading north on M-13, although technically we're not on M-13 yet. We're taking the little connector for M-13, which comes off of I-75 near the Wilder Road exit, and this will eventually hook up with M-13. So this connector is pretty much all freeway until we get all the way to where we intersect M-13. So this is going to be a continuation of the M-13 videos I've started last year, well, technically in 2021. So I filmed all the way up to Bay City from where it begins down near Lennon, Michigan, over at I-69. And this time in this video, we're going to be going all the way to the northern end of M-13. From where we ended the last video. And we'll go all the way up to where it ends at Highway 23, just south of Standish. Yeah, it is pretty nice that they made this nice little connector to connect M-13 with I-75, especially if you want to go to like the communities like Pinconning or Linwood or Kawkawlin without having to stop or without having to stay on M-13 going through Bay City. So you can stay on I-75 until you get past the Highway 10 exit. So I figured cover the connector ramp or the connector for this video just to show it off. It's the only way I really could. Otherwise it'd just be like a really short 2, maybe 3 minute video. Okay, so right here at this intersection, this is where M-13 comes from the right, because it comes up from Bay City. And then from here, well, for the rest of the video, we'll be at M-13, and that basically ends the freeway portion of this video, which M-13 just gonna be a normal highway going all the way up to where it ends at 23. And yep, I got really lucky with that traffic light there. Just turned green shortly before I approached it. So right now, this is Kawkawlin, and we're going over the Kawkawlin River over here. It's a small little village located just to the northwest of Bay City. So we have 14 miles to go until we get to Pinconning, and then 23 miles until we get to Standish. Although M-13, as I was saying earlier, it ends just to the south of just to the south of Standish. Yeah, it is pretty cloudy out today. The sun was popping out a little bit as I was driving up this way. And it's a little chilly out. My current thermometer is reading around 35 degrees Fahrenheit. Convert that to Celsius, around a little over 2 degrees. So it is a little chilly. As a matter of fact, we had a cold front come through earlier today because it was a lot warmer until just several hours ago. Unfortunately, does not look like we're going to get lucky with this traffic light. So if you make a right turn at Beaver Road here, that'll take you over to Bay City State Recreation Area. Take Beaver Road to the left, that'll take you back over to I-75. There's an interchange with I-75 off Beaver Road. Oh, this is good timing. I need to clean my windshield. End up getting, not sprayed, but some dots or whatever, droplets on my windshield back down in the Flint area. So I've been wanting to clear off the windshield a little bit. So that's a lot better. Yeah, I'm kind of surprised. This is a 4-lane highway here. Although, yeah, this is probably most likely the original highway that was in place before the I-75 freeway was built several decades ago. Because, yeah, as you can figure it out, we're kind of running parallel with I-75 right now. It's just about a couple miles to the west of here. So let's just say if you're going up to like Standish or going up to like Alpena or Tawas City, for example, there is really heavy traffic on I-75 between the exit for 23 and Bay City. This is a good detour. As I'm filming this video, I can't believe it's already the beginning of December. It's like, yeah, 2022 is coming to a close, and yeah, by the time I upload this video, it'll be 2023. Yeah, things look a little wet just because, yeah, we did have some rain last night as a part of the cold front. Yeah, a little fun fact. Yeah, I have never been on this stretch of M-13 before. The only exception is the small part in Pinconning when I think back in 2019, in the middle of winter, I did make a little stop up in Pinconning to get some Pinconning cheese. As a matter of fact, we'll be driving right by the place too in this video. Now the sun's starting to peep out a little bit. But yeah, it's chilly out, but to be honest with you, this is kind of seasonal here in Michigan. Having high temperatures in the 30s Fahrenheit is not uncommon at all. Yeah, this is pretty cool though. It's like you got homes, you got different small businesses along in here too. A little bakery off to the left. So as I was mentioning just a couple minutes ago, yeah, I-75 runs parallel with M-13 to the west of here. About like maybe a couple miles, and then off to the east, we're running parallel with Saginaw Bay. Because yeah, if we would have turned right at Beaver Road back a few miles or so ago, Bay City Recreation Area is pretty much, I would say, at the very beginning of the bay as it heads out to Lake Huron. And I think I'm good to get back over. So yeah, as I'm filming this video, yeah, 22 more days until Christmas, which yeah, it'll be really nice. So I'll be seeing my immediate family on Christmas Eve. It's like I look forward to it every year. And then I'm trying to plan something trip-wise, like right after Christmas, but I'm not sure where. Of course, by the time this video goes up, I would have already done the trip. So it's like, yeah, I could take suggestions, but it'd be a little too late. Oh well. But yeah, things could always change, but I'm thinking I might go somewhere south where it'd be a little bit warmer than this. Okay, and I think we're starting to come into Linwood now, although M-13 does not go into Linwood, which, yeah, Linwood's not really all that big. Yeah, the traffic light up ahead is Linwood Road, and the village of Linwood, I believe, is off to the east. Yep. Yeah, the sign's pointing the way. So if you make a right turn at Linwood Road, that'll take you into Linwood. They'll even have a little bar and grill at this intersection. And about a couple miles to the west, Linwood Road will take you back over to I-75. So yeah, unlike Linwood, which is a little off the road a little bit, Pinconning will be going right through. Yeah, it's like, when I think perspective, but this is only my third time this year, I believe, where I've gone north of Highway 10 in the state of Michigan this year, and it's December. Because the other time was when I went up to Cadillac and Lake City, up in that part of Michigan, and then right before my trip to Serbia and Rome, I went up to Petoskey, which is all the way up in the northern part of Michigan. Because yeah, Petoskey's like not even an hour away from the Mackinac Bridge. But yeah, there's a lot more in northern Michigan I do need to either see for the first time or revisit, because yeah, it's like, for one thing, I've not been to Traverse City in several years, and it's Traverse City and the whole area around Sleeping Bear Dunes is one of my favorite areas in Michigan, yet I've not been over there in several years, which yeah, I need to fix that in 2023. Of course, I know one of the things is that it's, especially during the warmer months, it is really expensive to stay out in that area. Like, if you get a hotel in Traverse City on the weekend in the summer, if you get a vacancy, like even just at a Fairfield Inn, it's outrageously expensive. Which yeah, I can understand it, just because it's a very heavily traveled part of Michigan, and of course in July you got the Cherry Festival, which would be cool to check that out sometime. Heck, I even need to check out the Tulip Festival in Holland, Michigan, during the month of May. So I've been to Holland many times, but not during tulip time. I'm not sure if I'm pronouncing that correctly. Wildlife area off to the right. That's pretty cool. Well, it's got to be closer to like the Saginaw Bay. So I'm trying to think where else in northern Michigan I need to get back to or go to. Yeah, the Traverse City area, Leelanau Peninsula, it's like that whole area, that's definitely, I'd say, a high priority for me. I need to get back up to the Boyne Mountain area too. Of course, I was just near there when I went to Petoskey, but because they have that big walking bridge or whatever it's called, like that they built over at Boyne Mountain. This is brand new, like, pedestrian bridge, like it's like a wooden bridge or something. It goes, public access for Saginaw Bay off to the right there. So make a right turn at Erickson. That'll take you over to where you can put your boat into Saginaw Bay. Anyway, so the Sky Bridge that's supposed to be up in Boyne Mountain, it was just put in, I think, a couple months ago, and it looks really, really cool. And they say it's supposed to be open year-round, so I'll be curious how they'll do that when there's snow up there. Which, of course, in the middle of winter, you bet there will be snow up there. Plus, it's in a big lake effect snow belt anyway, or snow belt area. Huh, that's interesting off to the right there. Deer Acres Fun Park. I wonder what that's all about, or if it's even open anymore. Anyway, so yeah, that'd be a really cool bridge to walk over. Like, you get some cool views from this sky bridge up in Boyne Mountain, and you're pretty high up, I would say too. And it's like I think it'd be a thrill. And yeah, one thing I will say is, yeah, I am definitely not afraid of heights. So it's like I'd be the one that'd be like vlogging myself, like, hey, I'm on a bridge 100 feet above the air. I don't even know that's the height during the whole, at the deepest or the highest part of the whole bridge span. But Yeah, I'll be that guy that'd be filming myself on top of that bridge. Be like, woo! Because yeah, it's like, yeah, when you look at bridges like that, it's like even if they sway a little bit, it's like they usually make those bridges very sturdy, so that way they can fit a lot of people on there, and you don't have to worry about it breaking or anything like that. So, and plus, I'm sure they'll inspect the bridge quite often too. So yeah, we should be coming to Pinconning about another, maybe like a couple miles. So I can say we've definitely been making some pretty good progress already. And other places in northern Michigan as well, trying to think. Now those are the major areas, and there's, of course, there's still more of the Upper Peninsula. So I definitely need to get back up to Marquette at some point, because I haven't filmed anything up there in a long, long time. Of course, definitely need to see the western part of the Upper Peninsula, like the Porcupine Mountains, and also I need to get back up to Copper Harbor. Of course, the hard thing about going to the western part of the Upper Peninsula is that it is a long drive. It's at least 7 or 8 hours from the Detroit area. Because yeah, it's like the drive from Detroit to, let's say, like Ironwood, for example. It is almost like driving to Tennessee from Detroit, despite the fact you're in the same state. All right, and we are coming into Pinconning. Traffic light coming up ahead. So we're now in the city limits for Pinconning. I got a little small grocery store and pharmacy off to the left. We got a dollar store. Zoe's Pizza. I'm gonna have to get over. They're doing some things over there. And then yeah, this is Pinconning Road. If you take Pinconning Road to the west, it'll take you back to I-75. Gotta be some type of a charity or something. Yep, and there's a Subway, a little restaurant here. Yeah, Pinconning's a nice little small city. It's like, it's not anything huge or anything, but and then okay, signs point to the right to the business district. So there's more that's off of M-13. And we're going over the Pinconning River. Okay, yep, and there it is, off to the, not right there, but to the left there, that is Pinconning Cheese Company. I remember going there at the beginning of 2019, getting some Pinconning cheese, which is absolutely delicious, by the way. And a little fun fact too, you can even get Pinconning cheese up or back down in Frankenmuth too. It looks like we'll have to stop at this traffic light. I'm doing some road work or some type of work at this intersection. All I could say is maybe, I don't know what they're doing. It's either utilities or they're maybe doing adding in some turn lanes or something. It's hard to say. But anyway, we have like another 8 miles to go until we get to Standish, but keep in mind, the highway will end about a couple miles to the south of Standish. And I need some water because my throat's starting to dry up a little bit. the area near the Saginaw Bay, it's generally flat. Like you even see that too when you drive over into the Thumb region a little bit. But yeah, I'm pretty surprised though. I didn't think that all of M-13 along this stretch was going to be a 4-lane highway. So it does make a pretty nice detour if you had to get around I-75 for any reason, like due to like road work or there was like a traffic accident or something. But yeah, those are more places like in northern Michigan that I need to get out to at some point. And of course there's other things around the state of Michigan too. And then of course there's more things around the country and around the world. It's like my bucket list is getting bigger and bigger and bigger by the second. And that's not even including the places I would love to revisit too. Because yeah, think of it, like when I went to the United Kingdom, or more specifically England, back in April 2022, it was a revisit because I got to go back to like places like Homeford, and also of course London, York. So it's like it's so nice you have to go twice. And it was really, really nice. You have to go back twice. But yeah, 2023, I have no idea what type of travels I'll be doing other than one trip I'll be doing as of right now in September, like a big one. I'm not going to reveal it anytime soon just because it's a long ways away, and you have to stay tuned to my channel because eventually you'll find out. I've got a nature preserve about 2.5 miles off to the east of here, and we're leaving Bay County, entering Arenac County, and entering Standish Township. And then we got like another 2 to 3 miles left to go in this video. Huh, interesting. There's even a little roadside park off to the left there, although it looks like it's closed for the season. Probably won't open back up again until spring. Yeah, it is getting more and more overcast here. And not only that too, but it's colder here. My current thermometer is reading 33 degrees Fahrenheit, which is just a little bit above freezing. So yeah, a little interesting thing is that when we'll be ending this video, because we'll be ending this video where M-13 ends at Highway 23, they did a big change to the intersection, or to the interchange with 23. Because how it used to work is if you're coming off 23 from I-75, you would take a ramp that goes over M-13, and then it would empty off. Oh, it's starting to seem some snow showers now. And basically, it's like you have a bridge that goes over M-13, and you come back over onto this road, and it'll take you up to Standish. Now they built a roundabout there instead, and they're working on that whole interchange, this whole, like a good portion of this year, to where it's like you had to take like little some detours to get around that. Or normally, like people had to basically continue up and go up to the M61 exit and go into Standish from there. So it wasn't that big of a detour. But yeah, just a little bit of an inconvenience. Okay, yeah, I can see it way off in the distance. so we have driven the entirety of M-13, not all in one video, but we have driven M-13 north, going from the M-13 connector, including the M-13 connector, and we've gone all the way up to where it ends at Highway 23, just south of Standish. So if you enjoy this video, be sure to click that subscribe button to come along and join me for the adventure, and don't forget to click that notification bell so that way you know when a new video goes live. Well, thank you for watching. This is Scott, or the Scottman, signing out. And then if you want to go 23 west, just go back at the roundabout going west. Anyway, this is Scott, or Scottman, signing out.